Welcome to Patanjali Yoga Meditation. Today we want to discuss what should be the attitude of a practitioner towards others, other people we interact with. And in that direction, we have a statement from Patanjali, first chapter 33 statement. It goes like, Maitti Karuna Mudita Upekshanam Sukha Dukha Punya Punya Vishayanam Bhavanata Citta-Prasadanam. Citta-Prasadanam means the mind should be overall cheerful. So Patanjali suggests practitioner must feel cheerful in day-to-day life in order to make good progress in the on the path of yoga. So what is interesting here is he has 4 terms, and that is set number 1. Then another 4 terms are set number 2. Now we would like to look at the set number 2 divided into 2 subsets, namely Sukha and Dukkha. That is a state of the people. So when it comes to the other people we interact with, we come in contact with, they are likely to be in one of these 2 states. Either they are having a pleasant life or their life is painful, which may not be always the case. This is a fluctuation. So at a given moment, when I meet somebody, if he is happy or he is in pain or distress, then the suggestion is I should develop friendliness towards those in pleasure. So those who are going through pleasant experience, like my neighbor is celebrating, a new house, new car, something like that, then I should be friendly to him as if he is my friend, and I also participate in his joy, in his pleasure, rather than being envious or that sort of negative feeling. And if he is in pain, some sort of distressful situation, then I should bear compassion towards those, try to do something to lessen their pain, alleviate their suffering, etc. And the other 2 subset was Punya and A-Punya. So this is belonging to one of the 2 types. So some people are virtuous and some are not so virtuous. So the Sanskrit term is Punya for noble good people. And it is interesting, there is a term opposite of Punya that is called Pap. Pap would be here translated as vicious, but Patanjali is using the term apunya, means non-virtuous, so that people are one of these 2 categories. And then what should I behave like? What should be my attitude towards them? So the term is mudita and upeksha. So the first related to sukha and dukkha, I should develop maitti, that is friendliness, karuna, that is compassion. And now the people who are noble, good people, I should be mudita. Means when I meet them, I should feel joy. I should feel good when I meet them. Or when I meet the apunya, non-virtuous, then we don't want to hate them. What he's saying is upeksha. That is some sort of detachment or indifference. I don't want to maybe even sort of avoid. But of course, when you are one-to-one with them, You don't want to, hate them. It is some sort of indifference. That is what he is prescribing. And then bhavanata, that sort of you want to kind of train your mind in this according to this prescription. Citta-Prasadanam. Chitta, is our mind that we are always observing, that inner part of our mind that I am always looking at. So the whole philosophy of yoga is chitta vritti nirodha. So whatever is happening on that inner side of mind, the event is called chitta vritti, and here he is saying chitta prasadanam, so that I am in some kind of equilibrium. I have some sort of equipoise that is not disturbed by external situations, external factors, and that I can reach that state if I train my mind to behave in this kind of a manner towards the people whom I interact with. So that will be for my own well being, and that makes me ready to progress on the path of Patanjali Yoga Meditation. So he's prescribing how should we interact with others, what should be our attitude towards others, so that we maintain some sort of a balance that is helpful for us to make some sort of progress on the path of Patanjali Yoga Meditation. So this is a Chitta Prasadanam is a some sort of default state I want to develop that doesn't get disturbed due to the change in. And yes, indeed, a little child, a small baby, they are always in some sort of a smiling face. That is their default state. If there is some problem, then the child will cry. Otherwise, their normal default state is there is some sort of a smile on the face of the child. So that's it, Chitta Prasadam. So that was our discussion today. Thank you very much for your time. And